Hi friends, how are you? Jess here. Welcome to your new moon in Libra, 28 degrees of Libra healing. I hope you guys are doing so well. If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive, and if you're new, welcome. The way my healings work is I pull a few cards, it sets the tone for the healing, and then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. I'm just starting by cleansing our space, yours and mine. Now, if you're brand new to Reiki, there's a full description of it down in the description box below, but know that it is a harmonious energy healing modality that will never deplete, never cause harm, has nothing to do with my energy at all. I just serve as a conduit and a channel, but it does have to do with your willingness to being open and receiving to whatever comes your way. For the most part, we just feel a lot more peaceful. We realign, we center. For some of us, we might have conscious sensations, temperature changes, tingles, emotional releases, epiphanies. You might fall asleep. So whatever happens for you is for you. Know that it's for your most harmonious good and your highest path. And a lot of the healing happens within our subconscious, which we're completely unaware of and is 90 to 95% of who we are. So there's a lot of trust and faith to be had in that. So it's so powerful it can be done from a distance, which is why we can be together here today. And I always say, if you feel the call to come back to one of these healings, there's normally something that you're ready to unlock even more, or a message you didn't receive the first time. So just keep that in mind if you feel the pull. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, I'm so glad that you're here. I normally do weeklies every Monday, though this week there was no weekly. We've got new moon, we've got Scorpio season coming up. We have a lot coming up. So I was feeling a bit more drawn to focusing on these specific energies. I do new and full moon healings. I do new zodiac season healings, and I also do quarterly solstice and equinox healings by the elements. So do check out your fall equinox healings if you haven't yet. They are timeless, as all of these are, but are definitely on a broader thematic message, and they were powerful. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or whatever you're feeling drawn to. How are you doing, guys? The energies are wild, aren't they? They're potent. They are, and I've mentioned kind of the rest of the year, it's going to be a bit like this. It's going to be about transitions, big changes. It's not about necessarily settling in and grounding to new routines yet. Next year is going to be a bit more like that. It's going to feel a little bit like 2 steps forward, 1 step back for the rest of the year, or huge, 10 steps forward, 10 steps back. You could be going through those extremes as well. So it's really important for us to pay attention to our nervous system right now, and to take even 30 seconds out of the day to give ourselves some grounding and to give ourselves some regulation. If you're like, Jess, what the heck are you talking about? Go ahead and check out my playlists. I have guided meditations for you. I have little shorts with balance hacks to help you regulate, whether that's through breath, meditation, getting in nature, or just giving yourself a moment to just come into your body. These are the kind of things that are really, really helpful, because Scorpio season is coming, guys, and Scorpio season is always about transformation. It's about death and rebirth for the collective. So I'm really interested to see what's coming for us. So this new moon is in 28 degrees of Libra. So go ahead and check out where that falls in your chart, what house placement it's in. And that's going to give you a lot of personal guidance on where you can plant a new seed, set a new intention for the next 6-month cycle. The idea is then 6 months from now, we'll have a full moon in Libra, and we can kind of see, how is this culminated if we really bring our intention into it. Remember how much power you have, and you bringing conscious choice and intention into this is so important. Astrology is never fortune telling. You are not sitting back and just waiting for the stars to do things for you. You are co-creating, you are collaborating. And I get that's coming through really strongly. So I think that that's just a nice reminder for us to have right now. Now, I was pulled to draw for this new moon from my Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. So I'm going to be pulling through there first, and then also my Shadowscapes Tarot. I'll keep talking naturally about the energies as they come up, but let's pull some Goddess cards for this new moon in Libra for the collective. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'm going to pull from the tarot and then you'll see everything, I promise. So yeah, it might feel turbulent. It might also feel turbulent internally when there actually isn't much going externally that is turbulent. That wasn't a really eloquent sentence, but I think you know, I think you knew what I meant by that. I can really feel, and this might just be because I have some Scorpio placements, but I can really feel the Scorpio season kind of preparing us and going, okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Because let's think about it, guys. When we had those eclipses, eclipse season in September, we had this amazing, massively healing full moon at the start of October. And then we have this really beautiful new beginning opportunity that I know I talk all the time about choice. I know that those of you who follow me for a long time, you're like, Jess, this is nothing new. It's repetitive themes come up for a reason. And your guides are the ones who are beating them into my head to say out loud. So the idea of your power just continues to come up, and the reminder of it, and that some of you still don't believe that you actually have it, that the choices that you make matter. They matter so much, and more so than possibly ever before, guys. I know that that feels so like big and dramatic, but right now in these energies and through the end of the year, your choices really matter. So take the time to ground and regulate, and don't go into, paralysis of, getting that decision anxiety of, oh my gosh, I have to make the absolute perfect choice, so I'm not going to make one at all. But just get really intentional. Come into your body, drop in, ask yourself what feels right and what feels wrong. If something's wrong, you're going to feel it in your body. It's going to be a very hard no, even if you can't fully explain what that means. But your choices right now matter possibly more than they ever have in your life. I don't know what that means personally for you and what's going on in your life, but that is a huge collective theme that they continue to bring up. So just pulling a few tarot cards. Wow, guys, this feels big. For this new moon, please. For this new moon, they're doing such a great job, your guides, to show you clearly. I'm feeling so much energy. For those of you who are new, I feel many of my messages in my body. And so I move my body sometimes, I breathe deeply, sometimes I respond through things like sneezing and coughing and my eyes watering, my nose itching, like all sorts of things. Now, are there more? Wow. Okay. One more flew out and then it was like, that's it. Okay, great. Beautiful. Let's look at our cards. So Goddess Guidance, we have Mawu, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Now that could be literal for you. This could be a confirmation. Maybe there's a career change going, or maybe that's a passion of yours. But I'm really feeling this collective energy to Gaia, to Mother Earth. I think it's really important right now, especially with everything going on in the world, for us to not only get out into nature and to connect, but to have moments where we are connecting to Gaia herself, where we're thanking her for all of the amazing healing she gives us, and for us to set the intention to give healing right back to her. I keep hearing like collaboration, like the way that I'm, mentioning to collaborate with the cosmos and the stars. Can you collaborate with Mother Earth that much more? Now, green Tara, this is speaking to the nervous system. I'm feeling it strongly. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. Okay, now, I completely get this. I'm a part of this group. And this is why I work with burnout recovery, with recovering perfectionists, with highly sensitives, with empaths, This is really speaking to us, guys. Really speaking to us. And it's that whole idea of like time is not running out in the way that you feel it is. And on the perfectionist front, sometimes delegating, you will be pleasantly surprised by giving a task to someone else and seeing that not only do they do it as well as you, but maybe they'll think of something that you haven't. And it's like, oh, what a relief. It's beautiful. There's something beautiful about being able to let go in that. Yeah. Now, I know that's easier said than done. I have been through this journey, and if you need support, look at my links down below. This is the work I do. You have Aracura blossoming. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. I feel that in my solar plexus really strongly. So those are your goddesses. Check it out though. Bottom of the deck, overarching energy is abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring itself out to you. Be open to receiving. We will take it. Now your tarot cards are the Three of Cups. Yeah, deep collaboration going on here. I'm picking up on family energy there, or friendships. We have the Queen of Wands. Here is our creative energy that is not rushed or forced. And then we have the Moon. There's some illusion happening. This is picking up on that internal turbulence that I felt before. Self-created, maybe not self-created, but maybe it's something that's just been in your nervous system for so long that it just feels normal. Like if you're in the state of like, I'm so anxious, but if I practically look around me, nothing is inherently wrong. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Now, guys, bottom of the deck is the Sun. Look at your overarching energies for this new moon. Wow. Now, what I'm feeling, and keep in mind, again, not fortune telling. This isn't like prediction, new moon is going to make you feel exactly this way. What I'm feeling is that when you consciously, intentionally bring in your new intention, your seed planting for this new moon in 28 degrees of Libra, and how that correlates with you specifically, this is what we will receive. So this could be 6 months down the road. This could be just a feeling. It could be abrupt. Everyone's going to be different, but look at that beautiful reminder. I just want you to really feel free to take screenshots at any time that you want these images. Okay. All right, guys, let's prep for Reiki, because clearly the messages are pouring through. Have a seat, lie down, do whatever feels great for you. And we're going to take a moment and just breathe into our body. Try not to work too hard or really at all. You're just here, and really focus on being present in the room, being present with yourself. And we're going to take a moment to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective, for this new moon in Libra. Yeah, a lot of messages were like spewing out before the Reiki even started. So as always, we've got those timestamps. I know some of you are here for the ASMR. I know some of you are here for it all. Some of you are here specifically for the channeled messages. Keep in mind too, guys, that the Reiki's flowing through my voice as well. So it's in the entire video. All right. So already themes of grounding, nervous system regulation, healing from burnout, taking your time, letting go of specific tasks, learning how to delegate. The whole concept of asking for help, I really feel a resistance with a group of you. And I understand there's an old specific, wound with that could be, if I ask for help, it means that I have failed, or this concept of like performing our work rather than just doing our work. Like, are we helping others for validation, or are we just doing it because it feels good to us and we don't need the validation? Like, there, I think all of you have a slightly different story here, but for those who resonate with that concept, that's kind of what's coming up. I'm really feeling like big fool energy with this card, like taking a leap of faith, but also at the same time, like this kind of temperance, patience energy of, what you're working on right now is long game, amazing, amazing work. So just stick with it one day at a time, because if you push, and you think time is running out and you're feeling like it's a race or chasing something, we're talking like body burnout, getting sick, things like that, where then you're going to be down for the count and then you're going to feel even more delayed. Long game stuff, like long-term stability or success or whatever you're looking towards or working towards, it matters, so it's not going to come overnight. Imagine that every choice that you make is another seed planted for that abundance to come your way. Okay, so every single choice, even if you think it's like very mundane, every choice matters right now. Wow, I feel that really strongly in my heart. I'm actually physically picking up on physical health for you guys right now. Like, every single choice matters. Like, imagine, does this choice take years off of my life or put them on? Like, I'm actually feeling that. Wow. Now, I am no stranger to hard work. I am such a hard worker, guys, and it's so easy to just keep going. But there's something about like overwork or our diet or what we're surrounding ourselves with in terms of information. We're bringing in like too much social media, too much news, the people we're surrounding ourselves with, the types of conversations we're choosing to take part of. Yeah. All of these choices matter. Every single one. And then again, they keep bringing me back to even the mundane. Like, should I go to the gas station first or the grocery store first? Like, even think about those things first. And like, what feels better? Slow down. The world will not help you to slow down. It's going to keep telling you to speed up and speed up. You have to make the choice to slow down. Because, yeah, I feel that in my heart. Wow. Okay, let's tap in with your chakras here. This is a powerful new moon, guys. I just keep hearing like such an opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity. Heart, throat, third eye. Sacral. As I go down, I just feel this huge wave up into my throat chakra and my third eye. Where am I starting? All right, we're going to start at the throat chakra because it seems to be connected to some others. So really imagining a softness in the neck, in the throat. Try not to work too hard, but imagine the vocal cords, the esophagus, the larynx, all the muscles of the neck just melting with your exhale. Some of us have been a little overactive in the throat chakra, and some of us it's the opposite of like a little bit of a like a resistance or a deep truth bubbling up that's getting ready to be released. And I feel it connected both to the heart and to the third eye, our internal wisdom, our universal guidance. So again, just focusing on the heart here, or I'm sorry, the throat. Interesting. All right, we'll be coming back down to the heart pretty soon. I'm quite physically feeling within the throat chakra, the back bottom area of the throat. It's almost kind of like if you've heard me talk about the high heart before, it's the high heart, but in the back of my neck. And the high heart, in the way that I work, is where we can connect with our higher self. So this is coming back to the choices and the decisions and tapping into your body, tapping into your higher self to ask yourself questions of what to do next. Yeah, there's no rush. I keep hearing there's no rush. Slow down. Like what's meant for you is going to come your way. So there is nothing wrong with taking even just an additional 30 to 60 seconds to go, what feels right? Yeah, because there's just so much mental overload and it's coming into the body. It's really overwhelming. And I'm trying to piece it apart. A lot of self-pressure, self-doubt, some imposter syndrome, putting pressure on yourself to do it all, to get it all done. Like what's the rush? What's the rush? All right, down to the heart. What is it within the heart that's causing this fear? Or is causing this need to rush? For many of you, it's just this really chronic, low level, but then it comes in waves, anxiety that's just, it's started to become your normal, or it's been your normal for a long time and you're working on releasing it. Doing some like some shaking of the body, some salt baths, some vagus nerve stimulation like humming. Something just as simple as a can be so powerful. That alternating nostril breathing, square breath, any of these things can be so beneficial because I'm feeling them so deeply in your body. Like you might have words and answers to these things that are resonating. But for some of you, it's like you can't put words to it and there's just so much happening within your body. And it's just a matter of like, allow yourself to just energetically, somatically, physically, emotionally release some things so that you can clear and make some space so that those choices can really come with clarity. Because this is what we're wanting to kind of release, the illusions, right? Everything else is so beautiful, you guys. I mean, the delegation, like I said, we're really wanting to embody this Queen of Wands, this very feminine approach to our creative and fiery energy, where we are patiently waiting for the right time. We are strong. We don't have to prove ourselves. We don't have to explain ourselves. We're not performing. Okay, we're not sitting back and submitting, but we are not performing. We don't need external validation. We know exactly what's coming our way, but we need to delegate. There's times where we really need to ask for help, seek out community or call on the community that you already have. Okay, so yeah, this makes sense. This is beautiful, guys. So I am really interested in how this is resonating for you. I'm still focusing in on that heart chakra. And as I do so, we're going to take a big final breath together. I'm going to focus on the green of the heart, that anything that resonated, like if that throat chakra was really resonating, focus on a deep blue. Third eye, you could do violet, or you could just imagine a white crystalline light. And as we hold our breath at the top, you're going to feel that light coming down through your crown into your body and filling up your system. Okay? Try not to work too hard. Really relax your muscles. Let's exhale first and get all the air out. Slow inhale, in through the nose. Hold it at the top and feel that green, violet, blue, or white coming down through your crown into your body. Try not to control it. Be curious. See where it wants to go. There's no rush. Feel it possibly, if it resonates to you, go right into that high heart area, front and back. Feel it fill you with warmth and comfort. Feel it fill you with divine universal wisdom and clarity in your choices. Let's exhale and push out what doesn't serve you. Wow, guys, I feel like really massive tingling back there. Ooh, some of you are going to really, when you deepen into this conscious intention, you're going to really find some moments where you're tapping into your higher self, maybe for the first time, or maybe in a stronger way than you ever have. Yeah. Again, I'm just going to bring you back to my meditation playlist, specifically things like coming back to your home frequency could be really, really good for you. That meditation is wonderful, just to kind of come back to yourself. Okay. Wow. Let's lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. As always, we're never putting on armor or guarding. We're saying what's mine is mine, and what does not serve me, kindly stay out. Wow, guys, beautiful. This is a powerful new moon. I can feel it. You guys are going through massive transformation and change, and it's like this beautiful start to Scorpio season. It's really setting us up for this amazing healing journey. And I know a lot of you collectively right now are feeling as if you're in the healing phase. Some of you might be feeling like you're in the expansion phase or manifestation phase or the harvest phase, but I feel a lot of us are feeling more of kind of the releasing, the healing, the integration. Yeah, I'm feeling that in my heart so deeply. So, as always, let me know what's going on down in the comments. Send love out to everyone else. And let me know, where's 28 degrees of Libra falling in your chart? What house is that? You can always find free charts on places like Cafe Astrology, stuff like that. Okay. And I hope you'll like the video. Subscribe if you haven't joined this amazing community of beautiful souls. Share with someone who you think could use this healing and support in this new moon in Libra. And again, drop a comment down below. Now, my equinox deals are officially over, but all of my information for what I do is down below, including my equilibrium community, where we work on self-love and spiritual connection, grounding it into our human essence. We meet monthly, and we have a 24/7 community chat. I do one-on-one intuitive Reiki healings that are very similar to this, except we're live together. And I also do clarity coaching sessions, where those are really deep dive approaches with all of my skill sets as a body worker, as a fitness professional, as a life coach, all of the things. And yeah, all the things that you can find. Now, I also have free resources. You're going to find the links for everything down below. I'm going to start talking more about my upcoming Reiki level 1 and 2 training, which will be fully virtual to practice our really deep, expansive distance work. That's going to be the first weekend in January. So go ahead and click the link below. You could register right away, and you can also just add your email to the interested list so that I just make sure to keep you in the loop. Okay, guys, as always, shoot me an email if you have any questions. I love hearing from you. Have the most beautiful powerful new moon in Libra. Take care of yourself one step at a time. You don't have to move mountains, okay? The choices that you make matter. All right. I love you guys so much. I will see you next time.